All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. Let's go ahead and just get a new run going. We'll start back up at the top. And we'll just do some gold stake rotating decks. Kind of a gross hand for a flush. Maybe we chase the full house just because we have the extra discards. Okay. Easy. You already know I'm gonna do it. Alright. Huh? Okay, 0 for 2. I'll remember that space, Jonkler. Welcome, Ogre. Just greet it. A bunch of 2 pairs. I think we just keep spamming flushes. 0 for 3. It's gonna hit on full house, isn't it? Thank God. 0 for 4. Okay, we got one. Froms, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Oh, is the face cam? God, OBS is driving me insane with this. It just keeps randomly moving it every time I open. Alright. We actually have a scoring joker. Should have left it there, would have been funny. Yeah, but then I had to have to, like, I'm the one that has to deal with the annoying chatter spamming. Camera! Roffle! Camera! Camera! Roffle! Camera! So. I think it's probably better just to go ahead and move it. Oh my God, he's doing it. The spaceman carry. I think we take it just so that we get more time with the spaceman.
Well met.
Ham sandwich. Or sorry, ham sandwich. Thank you for the 2 months. Give me clubs. I missed the space joker. Sure. Why do I need more point scoring when I just have space joker? Yeah? Okay. Not only did I miss the space joker, but I missed all the business card hits.
Well met.
Toxic Lima Bean, thank you for the 4 months. Alright, let's see if we can do something with this. So far, so good. Come on. Spaceman! Literally just doubled our chances. How could we not take that opportunity?
Well met.
Not Jacob.
Well met.
Thank you for the gifted sub. And Beast, thank you for the gift as well. This is bad. Well, at least we know we have a lot of clubs. Jesus. Now I can be twice as furious when he misses. Hey, the ice cream's back. That's a lot of investment tags. Oh my god, dude. There's a bird that is just absolutely losing its mind outside. Okay. It saw your camera placement? Oh no. Okay, this is the quality space, man. Just saying. I sometimes don't understand what he's doing. You fit right in. Also, neither do I. I'm just clicking buttons randomly. Unlucky.
Well met.
Just need to... It's very likely we hit a heart here. Almost got scammed. And not just by these space jokers. Jesus.
Well met.
C-dubs, thank you for the 9 months. Guess we're going clubs. Let's do that. Logan, thank you for the membership. Some, like, more permanent jokers would be pretty cool. Oh, God, dude. Sure. Okay. Huh? Oh! Only one. Better than 0, though. Okay, going into the water, we probably need that. I swear if the spaceman procced on that, I was gonna lose it. Okay. Oh, good. We have one Joker slot, or more Jokers that We definitely didn't have room for before. Okay, wait, that's actually a good pickup. I've been ignoring it for a while because I just was goofing around with the spaceman, but... Club. Club. About to take a club to these spacemen. Oh my god, dude. There we go. Okay, we should sell the ice cream. Wait a minute. There's no excuse anymore, buddy. Arge, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You came just in time to see me mauling over these space jokers. So, welcome, folks. Oh! Oh my god. I thought it was a 50-50. 9 hearts. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. World record space joker. Wheel me. Alright. We needed chips. Surely. Wait. Wait. Oh. I'm really bad at 50-50s. Oh god, the boss blind. One. Do not want the straight flush, nor do we want the glass card to be used, because we might need the glass for the boss. Like, we're gonna have to roll pretty hard into the boss, I think. Yes, chat, if I could copy the oops all 6s, I would copy the oops all 6s. But I cannot copy the oops all 6s because I cannot copy the oops all 6s. Which is why the pin message says you cannot copy the oops all 6s. Two? Oh, couldn't get the 3 for. It's kind of risky playing the glass there. That doesn't really help me. Alright. I would take a new copy of this, but we are simply going to die if we don't find... Yeah, we're dead.
Well met.
GG. Sneaky. Thank you for the prem. Probably need to find the glass at least, but I doubt that's going to be enough. Maybe if we get the world's greatest lucky cards, but seems unlikely. Oh? Oh? Oh! Okay, now we die for a different reason. I think everything that had to go right for me there went right for me there. I think this is where we sell the Brainstorm. Please money me. Maybe should have sold this as well. No head. Okay. And we're dead. Oh.
Well met.
10s over 4s does not get us there. Or 4s over 10s, rather. Cryfell, thank you for the 7 months. I mean, this flush doesn't get us there either, but it was worth chasing because it's more likely that than playing the hand that we know for sure doesn't get us done in one. Okay. That's a shame. It's a little bit of a lag there with the Joker. It's the first time that's happened. Pain? I mean, I gotta... Like, I'm probably better off with the... shoot the moon at this stage in the run than just, like, a blueprint with nothing to copy, right? So even if I could afford it, it's not as though it's super strong for this situation. Rebate good.
Well met.
Now I would have had something to copy with the blueprint, but then I would have died. Andrea, thank you for the 2 months. Yeah, we probably do want some Taros, even at this stage, since we have the rebate for Econ and the Shoot the Moon for score. Those are terrible. Tarotable? Is that anything? We sell these for interest. Play this hand knowing it won't win, but looking for 2s to discard. Same thing here. It's another 2. Perfect. Jake. Early Constellation with the rebate. Seems pretty good. Kings, huh? Yeah, the foil is a big deal here. We were lacking in chips. Just like we're lacking in queens right now. This might just win. Planet Voucher 2? Yeah, that's a thing I'm not going to buy. Trade offer. I receive $10, you receive worse shops. No deal. I mean, there's got to be something in here, right? You receive more constellation scaling? Okay. I understand that. I also understand that it's just not... still not worth. At this stage in the run, $10 is very valuable. So, like, it clogs my shops and forces me to spend even harder. So, no thank you. Still need jokers to pick up. Fours. Oh no, they're the twins. Okay, we're fine. Just like I always say, the best part about Shoot the Moon is pivoting out of Shoot the Moon, and we have the sock and buskin queued up to set that up. Probably just add face cards. Definitely that one. Aces. There's one. I want to score fewer points here, but cool. That seems ideal. Perfect. Like, we don't want to be a Shoot the Moon build whole time, but I don't think I think I die if I take that right now because I don't really have any molts. And I think that Rebate is still a better Econ Joker. There's our jacks. Bloodstone next shop look. Okay. I'd still be fine with my decision. Also, you're wrong. 10s. There they are. Oops. Did not want that to win. Lusty Joker is almost a Bloodstone, right? That's being way too generous. Vaccine a bannable offense. Not specifically, but being annoying is. Really like any of these. I just do some glass jacks for the future. Shoot them in his back and worse than before. Things never thought possible. No, I definitely want to keep that. Alright, need to roll for some flat mold now. Not you. Not you. Yeah, we're just gonna start timing out the annoying people because it's hitting peak annoyance. Oh, welcome, Felix. Queens. Probably don't want to discard too many of them.
Well met.
I need to probably hit a 4 of a kind. Oh no. I have all those enhanced queens, but I can't find them. Okay, I gotta send this. Still not enough. That's unfortunate. As a load-bearing banana.
Well met.
Sample, thank you for the prime. Maybe that was a too greedy of a discard. Yeah, it was. Fortunate. It's a good big blind draw. Makes up for the poor... Wow, great big blind draw. Makes up for the poor small blind draws. Okay, we got a scoring joker. And a lot of money. That's the most important hit to have happen. Okay. Beautiful. Huge to get to 20 there. This might just be worth, especially with the gift cards offsetting some of the pain here. Can try for that. We've got this. Like, that probably just means we part with the business card, though, and I don't really like that. Now we can sell you. That's a pretty lucky hit. So this is a heart. None of them are enhanced yet, so let's just do this. Oh my god. Huge temperance value already. We probably want the voucher here because we need to get some work done for these cards to become hearts. I said hearts. I said hearts. Very cool. Hearts. No Jupiters. Oh my god. Okay. That maybe allows me to sell out of you finally. Could take the Pareidolia. I think that's maybe a little bit too cute, though. Very cool, Bloodstone, thank you. Good enough. Oh! We finally did it. World First Sun card. Okay, buddy. Get off my plane. And we hit. Probably just go like this for now, right? It's a flush house, though. Still probably fine. Okay. Probably have to sell this now, unfortunately. Still get decent temperance value. Huge. I think we can do better than that. Okay. Looking for the Red Seal Kings and nothing else. I wasn't sure that I was going to win, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. I want to save this slot for a sock, though, I think. Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Chonk if you're chorny. The wall. Okay, there's a red seal. $157 with the money copy. It's fine. Look for hearts, especially heart face cards. I think we do take it now and look for lucky cards. It's not a rental anymore, and we need to have some sort of game plan if we encounter a head. I want to get value off of this. It'll be worth it. Cool. Insane seed? Not really. I mean, it's just the gift card difference, right? There's nothing really that special about the seed other than I've rolled a lot. Because I had such good econ from the start. Manifesting the photograph, that thing I just sold. Probably want to spread these out a little bit, but really need some more heart face cards. Maybe just hearts in general. Oof. Okay. I am still kind of worried that like we might encounter the head with no way to play around it, but there's also very little I can do about it right now. We've got some work to do. Really kind of bleeding money. Maybe I should have just held on to the business card longer. Or not. Just get the red seal gold cards. Probably want more purple. Really need to find some lucky cards, though. That will be my source of econ, I think. Alright. Last chance to dodge the head. Could be a problem. I think we can avoid it. Okay, I need to be careful with how many wheels I do roll, though. But, like, I mean, we could probably win with a 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Obviously, a flush house would be free. Purple? No purple. Max, thank you for the super chat. Good luck with that. Okay. That seems pretty easy. Cool. More hand size, but still not reliably finding those lucky, or a source of lucky cards. Wow. What? Where did my hearts go? Strength. Huh? Hello? Draws? Okay. At least we got the... Let's see if we can get the purple. I really, really want to be farming some purple right now. How? Fine then. Yeah, that one was personal. And you'll probably win this run, but it doesn't look super fun to continue into endless. F tier bait again. So let's just put it on the sock, I guess. I will find some purple here. I won't find some purple here. Actually infuriating. All right, let's find some lucky cards now, surely. Needle shouldn't be a problem. Who? Like, surely I haven't just, like, skipped over a magician, right? How are they so consistently at the bottom of my deck? I'm tempted to copy them. Oh my god. Do we ever? No, I think we copy the gold cards here. Because we still do need money. Huge. And we are playing the jacks quite frequently. Okay. Then eventually we just convert them into... I could have just played that. But I wanted the flush house for style points. Eventually we just convert these into lucky cards. Happyville, thank you for the super chat. Egg. Okay. No farming here. Wow, what a horrendous draw. At least we still... Wow. No purple, no gold. Just drew almost exclusively the worst cards in our deck. Okay, thank you again, gift card. That's fine. Surely now we hit the, Okay, we hit 1 purple at least. A new record. Actually kind of huge. You think we'll ever see egg swashbuckler build? I mean, I make it when it's offered to me, and then I just usually die because it's bad.
Well met.
But yeah, I probably got some videos of it on YouTube. It's just not very strong. Torkin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. It is usually just not good enough to keep up with the blind scaling on Gold Stick. Still 0 lucky cards offered. These draws are insane. If your 1 egg is 40, then maybe it could work. 40 molts for 2 Joker slots is not a lot. That's the problem. Not that you can't get the molt. We probably use this for the boss blind.
Well met.
Landon, thank you for the prime. Rooster, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Tom. We should just hold these because our inventory is full and so is our Joker roster. It's maybe a little closer than I was anticipating. Let's just start getting actually more purple. Like, I really, really need to find these lucky cards. It's amazing that, like, what, 10, 11 antes later, we're still feeling the effects of that gift card. No purple, but a lot of money. Holy. We've done it. Time to change our whole identity now. Maybe just buying that double was still worth. Definitely better than the other enhancements we've seen so far. Yep, punished. Huge. Okay. Now we're finally cooking. Surely we get money though, right? There we go. There we go. Probably good enough. Oh god. Not the wheel. That spice is flowing now. Call me Dracula the way I got that flow. Okay, we can sock copy until next ante as well. I would love to maybe open up a Joker slot though. Well, that's maybe old news. Oh my god. The floodgates have opened. Perfect. Nope. Nope. Death. We're gonna need that eventually, but it's maybe too early. Let's do one of each. And since we can't really do an idol, we'll just hang out with the flush house build for now, I suppose. A regular Brainstorm might actually be better than the sock right now. 1, 2. Yeah. But what does our distribution look like? Got a few too many jacks, but probably do just want to use this. 4 Eternals? Yeah, but 4 Eternals that I wouldn't want to, well, 3 Eternals that I wouldn't want to part ways with anyway. There's nothing wrong with Eternals. There's something wrong with my dice because I got 0 money hits. Eternals are usually an upside. That's not true. But Eternals are not a problem that we are currently having with this run. Try telling Marvel that the Eternals are an upside. I do have... yeah, I have plenty of kings. Eternals was a fun movie. I don't care. I'm not gonna go see it. Nix, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Oh, 7? Some of y'all gotta respect the farm. With Sock, it's 120 triggers, but Brainstorm, it's 105. 1, 2, 3.5, and 2 versus 2.5 and 3. It's the same. It's a good looking Joker. It might be a little bit too sketchy. Like it has, if it hits King or Jack, which is very likely, it's 24 out of 37. Yeah, I don't think that's worth the risk. Plus, I'm having fun playing flush houses. Need to start prepping these, though. Do I? For next ante, I do. But that's a next ante problem. Go here. This draw does not look like it's going to allow me to farm. These purple seals are infuriating right now. I mean, I should have played the hand rather than discarding there, but still. My draw was bad already, and I didn't really want to, I don't know. There was no risk. I was just tilted. My bad, forgot the red seals. Okay, yeah. Forgot the critical thing about that. Egg. The thing that makes sock and buskin unnecessary is the fact that it's replaced by red seals. Which was the whole point of the consideration. Glass? No glass. This one really can't afford to farm because we might need multiple hands even. Okay. We can have a little farm as a treat. Since we drew over a red seal. I'm still not convinced I don't need that second hand, so I'm going to take the cowardly line here. Yes, I would need crazy luck with dice to get infinite, because it is so far beyond the range of possibilities that it's not even a remote consideration. This never gets held in, or always gets held in hand anyway. Right, we need glass. Not. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. It might be better just to get the guaranteed money off of the Chad copy, but let's go gambling. I think that's a certified odd dang it moment. Got a lot of jacks. There we go. I think we need to play both pieces of glass. I think we're kind of cooked if we have to play both pieces of glass anyway, so let's just not even try. Okay, so 1 glass and 2 steel.
Well met.
Gabe, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay. Steel is probably unnecessary. Okay, we hit the glass. We see every card. Sure, why not? So you... Yeah, we have more than enough with the, well, not if I do that. It broke again. So I need to find some justice. That's lucky. That's why we held the Fool, though. Here. This... Oh, clubs. Unlucky. You can't get purple anyway, and that's what matters. So let's just send it. This is probably the last successful hand of the round, unless we get like antimatter or a bunch of justice without this breaking. Okay. That's not gonna do it.
Well met.
Steel, probably not gonna do it either. Where have you been? Fred, thank you for the sub. Okay, we can get 4 pieces of glass. That might actually be close. I don't know what the value is in cutting down on my deck when I see every card right now. and like we're probably not making a pivot to idle. Hole! At the buzzer? So here. Here. I do have another one in deck still, right? Yeah, so we can do 4. Two cards left. We could do this, it just isn't really going to be a big difference maker compared to the glass. Only one dropped. What's the planet for Flush House? I didn't know I had one. There isn't one. Unfortunately.
Well met.
Doesn't exist in this game. Alakapit. Alakalopolis. Jesus, that is not how you say that name, and I'm sorry, but my brain can't make it make sense of it. So, that's the best you're gonna get. Steel is not what we need. How do I save this? Okay, the money helps. Both of the kings survived. Oh, dang it. I have to go 4 and 3. Yeah, we might be cooked here. Maybe the extra red seal steel will do it. Surely that'll do it, right? have 1 piece of glass? Yeah, so we're just dead. Well, we have 2 pieces of glass. Going pure desperation mode now. Poly might have helped. We are like 6 times the blind. It did nothing. The steel contributed a lot more than that. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's got to be you. Let's go here first so that death is another out, and then we play this. It does cut into our glass or steel, but we now have 3 pieces of glass. Which is a big deal. Okay. Boss blind. We make it through the ante. Ooh. Scrambling here at the end. And that one chatter said this wouldn't be an interesting, endless setup. SMH my head. Alright, so we go glass here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Play these. And this is just worth. I'm out of red seals. That matters a little bit. Should save the death for the king. But this is more than enough glass. Rip to the glass. And now rip to me. Like we don't even have any red seal or enough red seals left. Huh. 1. Oh, yeah. We lost our red seal kings. Do need 1 more here. Let's just do 1 at a time. See if we get deaths. Problem is we don't have flush 5 leveled. So 46, I think it starts at like 12, maybe 14. And we only get 1 extra doubling from a red seal. We get 2 if we play 2 red seals, though. Because we don't have any red seal kings anymore. We have 2 more of those. So I think it might... Well, the chips, too, though. This is about 4 times the chips. So I think it's still better to play the flush house, right? We can think about this. Maybe the queen draw changes things. And we can glass the queen and then death that, and hope for another glass or death off of this. No, we don't even need that. Stonks. I don't think it's enough, but this is the best hand that we can play. Like E17 is quite a bit more than what we were scoring. Send it. Good run either way. It got real interesting there at the end. Ooh, not quite. We were off by 30x. All right, I'll be right back. I need to grab some water. Would it not have been better to copy sock with glass? Nope. There's a great short on YouTube right now that I just posted, and it's getting very, very normal comments on it that you can reference to understand why. Suit me? Okay. Great draw. kind of incentivized not to discard on green deck anyway, so like a Grimbo could be something. Don't all your videos get normal comments? Well, this one is especially bad. Like, I tried to do something meant to be informative. Here's, let's grab a selection of them if I can. We'll do a live reading. All right. Could have just said make the retriggers and Baron triggers as simple as possible. Good job trying to sound smart, though. Here's another one. I wish he explained it like that when I asked on stream. On a video of me literally explaining that on stream. And then it just turns into a bunch of people, like, explaining the same topic, but worse. Such is the life of a YouTuber, I suppose. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's engagement. What do I care? It's just part of the job. Really don't want to be going to acrobat levels with the green deck in particular, but it is the best of the option. How bad should I be to fail a run with Baron, Trib, and Sock? Well, the Baron's not doing anything in that, so... I don't know. It's not Baron's fault for once. I think we want to do this. It's kind of obscene how few tags these jokers have had. I know we don't get interest, but I really need to save for the overstock, so let's do that. Bus time? 10:20. We do the Spectral last in case of Wraith. Surely C-Dubs isn't here still. Oh! Alright. Could this be a run? I mean, it's a run. It's looking more like a Roffle heavy run than anything, but we also just had a pretty good run. When in doubt, pair it out. Dave, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Roffle, there's a growing conspiracy that you do not have legs, as eyewitnesses report only seeing you for a brief upper thigh. Will you address those rumors? No. I will not. My attorneys have advised me to take advantage of my Fifth Amendment rights in such matters. Goodbye, egg. Hello, Grimbo. There's that shiny ace, so let's do this. I thought it was birds outside. It was actually, I have headphones nearby that are still apparently on. That's a pretty good score. If we make enough of those aces, we won't need a times mult joker, surely. Do this, and then probably you, so that we can discard. Although we don't really want to discard again because of the boss, or the deck that we are. But if we're playing towards those specific aces, it might be a good option available to us. And actually we have Grimbo, so what was I thinking? But I think it'll probably get big enough for Greg by the time this run is done. High card currently in there. Oops. I think our jokers are just fine right now. We just need to get the money situation sorted out a little bit better. I have to discard here. Maybe I didn't. It's just like these two, when you're looking for specific cards, are kind of awkward. Because you don't see much of your deck as a result of playing with them together. Okay, pair is in there. Let's go 2 pair and pair. I thought it was a jumbo or a mega. 16. It's probably just always our copy unless we're playing like this ace. Right, it's 16, yeah. Even the Grimbo's doing fine. Definitely take the money here. That's what we're struggling a bit with. Do it again. Just do some light rolling here. We can make kings into aces and play some 4 of a kinds. Streamer, no, no, the face card streamer, no! So we're selling a Joker for a soul if you already have a good run going. Depends on the context. Depends on the Joker you're looking for. Depends on the build that you currently have. There are too many factors at play to say one way or the other. Hand size is good here. Dio, thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. You came at a good time. We're just starting to get this run off the ground a little bit. We're looking for some times mult, and we'll be set. Probably don't want that. It would be kind of nice to get these Polychrome aces more reliably, but so is this. Let's do this for additional telescope scaling. Perfect. And then this wins. Okay, we might want to start saving hands for money, but like, we're still pretty weak. That could be something. Okay. You got any aces for me? It's eventually more aces. The bowl with this setup is pretty funny. Boss blind is disastrous. Stop giving me stars cards. Alright. Need to find a burglar stat. It's in here, right? I mean, we gotta do something. We don't win right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe? We need the immediate scoring more than anything, but I think it's unlikely we get there. This is our best bet, though. Oh, okay. can't buy that. Unless maybe I get out of Grimbo. Go minus Grimbo plus Burglar. Minus Grimbo plus reserve parking. Or we could just wait it out because we are green deck and can recover from debt a little bit better.
Well met.
Evan, thank you for the prime. But let's actually focus on, like, getting ourselves out of debt. Which means playing hands quickly. Jenga tomorrow. There's no Jenga. We finished it. Nobody lost. Wait. We've done it. We have scammed Jonathan Balatro once more. Just gonna take out a quick PPE loan that I definitely intend to pay back. Smiley face. This one into this. Double Magician is pretty funny. It's gonna give me the money. And then... Okay. The funny thing didn't quite happen. I should probably discard these. Sorry, Grimbo. Okay. Barely. All my homies hate the Ox. The Ox just saved us here. For now. Buy this because it's money. Right back into debt. When will streamer learn? Not you. You. Vicious cycle of credit card abuse? What? Look, it's not even my joke or my credit card. What do I care? Plus, I need to keep, you know, going into debt so that I can buy these lucky cards. I'm just one more lucky card away from hitting it big. This is the one. Oh! I told you! Cat? I mean, we do need some form of times molt pretty desperately, even though it's quite bad for us right now. Until we get more lucky cards. I'm gonna save it for a lucky card. Hello, okay. Straight back into debt. Alright. At least I can discard again. And it just cost me a bunch of money instead. But then again, so does everything this run. Come on. Thank you. Lucky cards, hello. Okay, there's more in here. Wait. Wait a minute. Yes. I misordered those, but I don't care. Come on. There we go. This way. Huge. All this run needs now is some bootstraps. We did get offered the bowl earlier. Talk about some bowl. Giving me seed money on green deck. Lucky cards, hello? Bagabosi would go crazy? We already had him. Oh my god. Let's do this one first, actually. My lucky cards are completely and utterly broken. There we go. Huge. And we have enough money even. Here. Oh! We got the money. Alright. Let's see how fat we can get this cat. Egg. Oh! Can you explain how you mean you can afford to go into more debt on green deck? Well, your income is always static, not reliant on how much money you have. So it's more punishing on decks that rely on interest to get their money rather than just the hands and discards entirely. Lunchador.
Well met.
Davey, thank you for the prime. Hold money. This is likely... We have some lucky fives that I want to try and hit. Okay, well, maybe no need. There we go. There we go. Okay, we might be able to get through next ante. My god. At a certain point, we might just switch to like a flush 5. Then we can get out of this into this. So it's a little bit awkward as is. $40. That seems worse still. So, like, unless I get exactly the molts, I think this is just correct. It's about the same. It's definitely better when we get double Polychrome, though. Might need that double Polychrome again, though. Maybe at least one. Maybe need a molt shot either. Copying bus is definitely better. We just saw that it wasn't, but the numbers are on the screen. It was 300,000 when we copied the bus. It was less than that when we didn't. Especially, again, when we play the Polychrome. Or if we hit the 1 in 5 or whatever into the molt. I think we just need to see more of our deck than getting, like, modest scaling on the Square Joker right now. I mean, we're in enough striking distance. We might as well try and get more cat hits here. Oh yeah, the additional cat hits. I mean, the more scaling we do, the more it pushes towards the lucky cat being the copy anyway. We don't really have steel. Glass could be something. And now we're definitely not getting Square Joker value.
Well met.
I kind of don't want this one to win. Unfortunate. Okay, we did get one additional cat hit out of it, but we are definitely not likely to make it out of this ante. I heard the molt number go off and I got excited for a moment. I wonder if we should have just been looking for a replacement for the bus this whole time if this is how our Joker copy and is going to go. Let's do it like this, and then we try and draw into one more ace with the glass card later. That was not worth playing, actually. It's going to be pretty hard to get out of this ante no matter what, but I don't think that playing that 4 of a kind gave me the best chance. Yeah, we weren't getting out. GG. Maybe the bus, copy the bus and place the molt jokers after the brainstorm. It's too late for that. We already know what the good copy is, and the run's already dead. I should get the jack. This is why I hate going for full houses. Full house always wins. eventually. Although, yeah, no, maybe you're right if, like, you ignore the times where it doesn't win, which is often. Okay. Unfortunately, like, red card on black deck, a little sketchy because we're poor. Time to draw all our hearts. Yep. Who could have seen this one coming? Dead. Almost. Effectively dead. Worse than dead, in fact. Or poor. I really needed that not to break there. I need an Econ Joker. I need a hero. Every time that clicks, I just have so much anxiety over it right now. We need a money skip or a money joker. Okay, hold on. Money. Ah! That counts. Huge. Thought one might win, but it's good to know.
Well met.
By here and here. 9 volt, thank you for the prime. Strengthen 10s into face cards so that we can discard them. Let's greet it. Worth. Oh, that's bad. We're desperate enough for an even Steven. Maybe should have been. Definitely should have been. Yeah, this is just nightmarish timing for the Flint, unfortunately. I think we're in a good spot even with the banana break. I think we're in a good spot either with the banana break into the Flint or with the banana break into any other boss blind, but the Flint there just wrecks us. quite. Okay. Good early draw. Decent follow-up draw so far. Ooh, good enough. Alright, just to run it back on red card. Maybe a blue was worth at least considering a bit longer when we're gonna need a, like, that could have been our source of chips. Oh my god. If we do get chips, the run's free. I'll see you later, Ono. Need to figure out a source of money. Source of money and chips. Not quite as straight. Maybe if there's... I think I'd rather go pair with a blackboard. Probably got to take that. That's chips. It's maybe something to eventually do with our fool. My god. Drew it at the worst possible time. What is happening? Taking a bit of a gamble here, but I need to get something going here. We have a death in this we want to use on the purple. Yes, the purple. The one time we draw it is when we have no discards for it. Corey, thank you for the super chat. How do you feel about people playing while you're live in the background? Doesn't affect me at all. In fact, it benefits me. So keep doing it. There it is. Okay. Kind of a lot I want to buy here. 24. The voucher would make things a lot easier. But it makes the packs a little awkward.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Pizza Butts. I think we take this. Maybe this as well. That's not bad. Oh, let's do this first. Stonks. We might be onto something here.
Well met.
Hermanos, thank you for the super chat. I think I just have to take Mercury because I'm so desperate for chips. So every Mercury that shows up, we take. Ooh, huge. Skip. Blue seal. It's probably the only thing I consider taking there. This is 5. This is 4. So we take this. Egg. Looking for 6s. We just hit one. Unlucky. Mercury? Nope. Nope. Boil me? Oh! Actually, just massive here. We probably want that for more time to... Jesus. Where is the Mercury? To set up here and scale the red card. Looking for 4s. Pretty good. Mega, so we could get a blue here. Doesn't actually matter with where our score is coming from. The stone was tempting, though. But, like, it messes with the blackboard too much. Okay. Mercury? Nope. All red. Okay. Just run back the lucky cards. Foil's doing crazy work? Yeah. That's why I was so desperate for it to hit. Okay. I don't know if hand size is hello. I'm just gonna ride out the to the moon. If nothing else, it's like a baseball card option. The lack of Mercury is absolutely insane here. Like, we've seen one this whole time. Like, I would like to switch. I could switch to the 2-pair. But that creates weirdness with the blackboard. Oh, okay. Well, just simply hit another foil. $12 for your... Yeah, I don't think we need that. Okay. Fine. Okay. Surely. This is astounding. Last Joker is at 1. This is why I don't like the fresh pickup when on a blackboard run, but... Ow. Alright, as long as it doesn't hit the astronomer. Oh my god, we hit. Okay, we just need to make glass now. He's going Walter White mode. It gets too important to start hitting glass. Huge. $72 mold on a red card is crazy work. I mean, that's just pretty much any ante-1 red card, right? It's just the best flat mold scaling joker for that reason. Like, weakest red card run. Nice. Huge, finally. My god. Do we have all our 10 still? Yep. That 3 is not super important when we have such a low level. Yeah, I shouldn't have even taken it. Old. We use that on glass. Oh my god, it does exist. Holy. Or glass. Like, the main reason I took the hand size is so that I could find my glass more reliably. Flint here to destroy the mercury value? What mercury value? Is the mercury value in the room with us now? This could give me more glass. It did not. Keep one of the 10s because we do have a glass 10. Although I guess we're just going to be copying it anyway. Assuming we ever draw it. Well... Ship it. break. That's fine. So this is the kind of run where we want, like, you really do want Glass Joker, because we don't get a lot of value from playing the glass. We do get a lot from breaking the glass because of where our scoring comes from. Oops, that's a flush. We can turn it, make it not red eventually, right? That's one way to do it. Alvaro, thank you for the super chat. What do you think are the top 3 plus mult jokers for gold? I don't know. I don't think that that's an important distinction to make. There's like 5 to 7 that are probably equally good, depending on when you get them. Cool. I don't think anyone dies here. Better blackboard? Nope. Because it would, like, if it were blackboard, so it would be like this, right? Then we get 9 times 325, then we get plus 90, so no. This is just better. Where's that blue seal? Doesn't exist. A Nodwin, thank you for the bits. Yeah, any tips except for watching your runs? To get Econ, just practice. It's just repetitions. I'm not smart or special, I just play the game a lot. Yeah, the foil is also big. It's like, I don't even think it's close. I think Brainstorm is much worse than every Joker that we have right now. I'm having a really hard time finding the cards. Like, I'm looking for the glass for the death. I'm looking for this for the world. And, like, I just can't get the draws that I need to make this work. Or to open my inventory. Okay, there's one. Okay. Got a lot of things just happened at once here. Probably save this for making more glass. Oh no, the red card. That's fine. Break, please. Oh no, 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 no! No! They're asymmetric now. The worst boss blind for that reason. Unbelievable. That could have been good early. Break. Nice. My glass is actually breaking pretty quickly. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about the lack of glass I'm able to make, though. Gotta find some. As a streamer, I've got to find something to complain about. I don't think +3 mold is super valuable anymore. So let's just look for more ways to get glass. Almost 100 on the red card? Yeah. Kind of disappointing numbers, to be honest. Again, weakest red card build. Tens. Those are easiest to draw. Forgot to full first. It's back. Boy, that's gonna upset some people, skipping 2 brainstorms in one run. I'm sure people will be very normal about that. I was just trying to find more glass, chat. You don't understand. Purple? For more glass, or blue for more... This could also give me more glass, but... We've already tried that gambit. No Brainstorm because it is worse than other jokers, that all of the other jokers that we have right now. Because it is inflexible in its positioning. So selling Brainstorm would make us weaker. Did you take Blueprint, though? Well, yeah. Because that's not... The problem isn't that Brainstorm is a weak joker. The problem is that it makes this one run weaker. That problem doesn't exist with a Blueprint. Like, we would love to be able to copy these jokers. It just doesn't make sense for, like, where our molt is coming from. If we had gotten more mercury levels, we could have gotten there, right? Because this is basically the consideration: is this more than 5 times our pair level? Which our pair level is 12 times 5 is 60, so 48. We're getting 48 molt. If we were to copy this with the brainstorm, that is much less than the 102 that we're getting from the red card. Hangman does work with glass. Yeah, everything but spectral cards does. It does take 2 hands, as we saw, so I think we look for more glass and then can break it that way with the hangman. We do this, glass gets broken. Red card is around 10x. We need glass joker to beat that for brainstorm to be good. Yeah, that's, again, effectively how you want to think about. You want to think of things not necessarily in their raw values, but like proportionally. How much score is that giving you? And that can help you make better decisions. Yeah, it's a specific bug with Glass Joker that doesn't allow spectral cards to work with it for whatever reason. Mastodon, thank you for the membership. And rip to Brent Hines. Might be able to get through next ante. With this hangman here. Debuffed glass cards cannot break, and if you kill it, like, they're not glass while they're debuffed. So if you were to use the hangman on them, it wouldn't do anything. I was kind of looking for some last minute glass there, but what are you going to do? This seems like a problem. No steel or glass to be found here. I think we're just dead.
Well met.
Jumble Spuzz, thank you for that gifted sub to Dr. Poop Tickler. Is that an MD? Yeah, if we had found the steel early or found multiple glass spaces, we could have gotten through that. Yeah, I'll be right back. We'll do
Well met.
a couple more rounds. Alright, what do we have next? Nebula deck. $11, $21, $19, $25. Kind of a rough early draw.
Well met.
Let's see if there's anything better in here. Fartomancer. Maddie, thank you for the gifted sub to Gripper Sniffer. Stonks. Uh, 9 diamonds. How's our straight draw looking? Probably not worth chasing. Would have hit. Oh. That's actually a great joker here. Holy. That solves like all of our early scoring in one joker. And now we can start working on getting the telescope. It's not great right now. If we plan to go pair mode, but you know what? It could be. We need 2 more pairs. My God. Let's go in here first. Whew. Okay, then. I don't normally stream this late. I just got a late start today, so... It's a little bit different than the usual schedule. My god. I can love money. I don't like these jokers, though. Let's familiar first, actually. Oh, we got some glass. We can just roll the dice with the... This is funny. But not good. Strength for our 10s. Yeah, these fellas. This wins, but I could have farmed up more reserve parking, but eh. I don't want to, like, lose the telescope value that we're farming here. Great googly moogly. We've done it again. Stonks. Okay, just give me face cards. Thank you. Like, I have to resist the urge to, sure. Not on a telescope run. I have to resist the urge to skip things after doing the red card, though. I forgot to get Fardamancer value. Let's get out of my sight. We've got telescope. We don't need to block for planets. Should've, well, that's not Uranus anyway, so it doesn't matter. Another face card. What's in here? Temperance. That seems kind of good. I guess we can take this. It's not... maybe with the Cartomancer it's not even that good because of... Oh, why would you snipe the best one? Huge. More face. I mean, it's already better than photo. No, 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 no. Don't play the flush. All right. Hello? Reserve parking? That was not very reserved. Maybe it was actually too reserved, in fact. That's bad. Maybe it's fine. It's probably fine. Since it's such a bad boss line, let's like not focus on money as much. Okay, this is great timing for this. Oh my god. Actually, maybe that jack was the way. Because it was purple and enhanced. Let's start with the 3 of a kind. It's a good start. Let's do a full house. Now we can do our pair. All right, crisis averted. Huge pickup. Vampire worth losing the ability to do glass. Sometimes. Glass isn't always helpful. For the same reason that we killed the photograph, right? Again, you gotta think about where your score is coming from in your build, and it, like the efficacy of things like glass, like photograph, like vampire will vary depending on where your score is coming from. But vampire also used to be the best Joker in the game. So I don't know if there's a reliable way to nerf it without making it too strong again. All we need is Midas Mask. Again, you gotta understand where your score is coming from. We play 2 cards. That slows... That is not sufficient scaling for Midas Mask. Like vampire, you can kind of think of vampire as comparable to red card, right? Yeah, you're kind of missing out on some form of value in the form of the enhancements versus like the packs that you similar to the packs that you skip with red card, but you're gaining, ideally, in a build where it makes sense, you're gaining more than you would get out of those enhancements in the case of vampire, or like card offerings in the case of red card. So like it's trade-offs. Sometimes it's a, you know, positive EV, sometimes it's not, and you just don't take it when it's not. How was Vampire the best Joker in the game? I mean, for completing Ante 8, it was the best Joker in the game. It did a lot more and was a lot easier to use. Probably don't need this jolly fella anymore, but it did a lot of work early. Is there a reason why you wouldn't just pivot into a bigger hand? Telescope. And no other hand is catching it. And hologram, and just like, again, the contents of my build. Or the context of my build. The lack of deck fixing is just, there's... which is only going to get worse as the hologram scales. It just doesn't want to be anything other than a pair build right now. Vampire eats enhancements, not additions, so foil, poly, holographic are all safe. Like, there's a world where we could pivot, but you don't really want to, like, not with an eternal... First of all, not with an eternal hologram. That would be a bad idea. Second of all, like, there's a risk in pivoting, right? The run's going to win as it stands right now if it continues on its current trajectory, so why take the risk? One hand type seems good. Like, this isn't meaningful, but it looks cool, so. I miss the old vampire. Be almost a perfect queen on a trip build. Yep. But it ends up being just an okay queen on our build. And that's okay. Because we don't have a trib. Do I even have any tons? I have 2 tons. Whatever. Another red seal queen for some reason. Maybe I should have kept that photo for the red seals. Holy. I don't have lucky cards and they aren't going to do anything anyway. Okay. I mean, it's not a great photo, but it's also not a great... Sure. Not a great jolly anymore. Just keep getting that mercury. That makes the photograph better. Or vampire food. Just played this. I mean, probably take it. And then definitely take this. Probably need to find suit changing options. Or we just use it to farm up the reserve parking. Ah, yes. The great reserve parking. Dislike vampire seems like negative econ. Okay. You spend money in this game in order to accumulate strength. Vampire is a potential source of strength. I don't know. It's giving me 4x right now, which is a pretty good Joker in my mind. Joker order doesn't matter. I don't know. Vampire was an important part of winning this run, so I feel like it was a good choice to take him. This feels like a heavy run? Yeah. Almost sure, certainly. Must be a seed money run if I'm rolling down that hard. Smiley face. Doesn't vampire remove Polychrome? Nope. Maybe there's just confusion about how vampire works and that's why people underrate it. Because I rolled so hard, I'm like obligated to farm the reserve park in there. You have a lot of queens. Told you. This blackboard really isn't great right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. So much vampire slander? Yeah, I don't know. Again, when people feel like they're missing out on some sort of value, I feel like it causes them to underestimate very powerful jokers a lot of times. That's why Ticketus got so much attention? Good God. Yeah, that brings me back. I don't want to relitigate that world ever again, though. Sorry for the flashback. It's alright. It's alright. It's not your fault. It's the children who are wrong. Hologram is at 625. We've been getting exceptionally lucky on the hologram. And yet it's still... Like, everyone knows that hologram is a good joker, right? We can admit that. But, like, the difference isn't that big. Should have saved that. Jed is most probably not as good as the guy who plays this 4 hours a day every single day, probably. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody's expecting them to be. But also I take weekends off so I don't play 4 hours every day. Eight. It's one strength away, but a blue seal's kind of nice. Oops. That was not a good hand.
Well met.
Stowaway, they give you the 12 months. Why was that so delayed? Sure. I mean, I have to take something. Can we beat ante 11 here? I think so. Surely with Polychrome. We could also just replace the reserve parking. We do probably have to get like 5 reserve parking hands, and we probably want to find the red seal queens. Or not reserve parking, blackboard hands. With photograph. That's not a good start. There we go. We need this one.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Nuts Still Hangin'. Very cool. I want to keep the queens just in case I draw a singular red seal. I did not. I drew 2 queens. One of them red seal. Okay. Yeah, we need to replace this with something that helps our score. You're not going to believe this, but a hanging Chad would go crazy right now. Shocking, I know. The modest scaling does help, just because it gives us a starting point for the photograph. It's a little bit better. Speaking of, my man. Alright. Dig for faces. Well, this works. The problem is we need better score than last round, which I don't think we're going to be able to make. We could try and snipe the hanging Chad. If this spaceman doesn't work here, we go for it. You're fired. Oh! Huge. Oh, thank you for the free clip, Jonathan Belatro. I also got ceiling fanned again. Let's get upgraded to light. Probably not. We're about to die here. Right, you. It's too hard to see what color that card is. I did it again. Oops. Maybe we can get away with it? Because I don't need the 3x here. There we go. Unfortunately, now we are dead. Almost assuredly. But we'll give it a go. Metal, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. What? Maybe this could be time to play a bunch of those queens. What's our pair level? 25. We would probably have to play like at least 4 of them. Yeah, if we can make 4 of them, that would be worth. So let's just like save everything for trying to run into that type of draw. Gabri, thank you for the donation. Okay, there's 2. This is actually a great draw as well. I don't think we're making it. Probably like this. I mean, it's better than playing the pair, for sure. But, like, our deck is just... Oh, we only had 1 more anyway. I was just drawing them at, like, an alarmingly unnatural rate. My god. With the 78 card deck, I saw these cards way more frequently than I deserve to. Holy... Yeah, maybe a couple of those would have gotten there. So, actually, if I had drawn all 4, I would have passed this blind, but died shortly thereafter. Alright. Let's see, what time is it? Five o'clock. Got 4 runs done, yeah. I think with the late start, that's probably going to do it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you enjoy your evenings. And just in time for some Major League Balatro. I'll send you back over to Zano, who is casting that. If you're on YouTube, I would highly recommend checking that out. Otherwise, a new video will go up in about 50 minutes, so stay tuned for that. You could also check out Roffle Heavy if you want to catch up on more runs that are kind of similar to what you just saw. So, see ya.